Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to an unboxing of a product that I'm actually fairly excited for, the Lenovo Tab4 8 Plus. Long story short, I want to replace my Mi Pad 3 with something new, and this is what I'm looking at. So let's get right on to the unboxing. Alright, so as I said before, I'm looking to replace my Xiaomi Mi Pad 3 with something else, and this is basically what I'm looking at, the Lenovo Tab4 8 Plus. Let's take a quick look at the specifications. So here we have the very well-known Snapdragon 625, 8-inch 1920 by 1200 IPS screen, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, wireless AC as well as Bluetooth, and finally Android 7.1 and a 5000 or 4850 milliamp hour battery as well. So let's unbox this thing and see what we got. So this is a fairly small box. I was expecting something a little bit bigger to protect such an expensive tablet, but let's open it up and see what we got. So first we have the tablet over here. Gonna put that aside and see what else we have inside. Here we have the user manual, and this one is in English, so it will be, it won't be that useful, but at least it's not in Chinese. And here we have a sticker, which most likely is for the warranty. What do we have here? I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna put that aside. I think it's for the warranty. And here we have something else that's also in Chinese. I think it's a Quickstart guide in English as well. So yeah, put that aside. And here we have a USB-C cable and finally a charger. So let's put all this aside and look at the tablet itself. Alright, so as you guys are well aware, I'm not a fan of glass-backed devices in general. I've expressed many times that I don't like glass-backed phones, and here the same thing goes for tablets. I really don't like glass-backed tablets, but I do have to say that the Lenovo Tab4 8 Plus actually looks pretty good even with the glass on the back. I just really wish that they had used something else so that it's not slippery when you put it down on the ground. But on the back you can see here that this kind of has like a Lumia finish, kind of like the Elephone U, which I have right here. You can see the light bouncing off the back of the tablet, and then we have the Lenovo logo, a flash, a camera, and we have 2 stickers here that I'm gonna peel off probably as soon as I can. And on this side, we have an SD card slot with that is covered by this Lenovo logo. I actually kind of like it. It looks fairly nice. And we can seal that back and protects the SD card. And on this side, we have a power button, which looks a little bit different from regular power buttons. It's actually flush. And then we have the volume buttons, which stick out a little bit. This is a better angle for you to see. You can see that the power button is flush and the volume buttons are not. They kind of stick out a little bit. I don't really have an opinion on this design. I just think it's, whatever. Alright, and as you can see, there is a USB-C slot as well as a headphone jack, which is paramount in tablets, even more so than cell phone. Alright, so I'm going to turn the tablet on in a little bit, but a feature of this tablet is you can see that the bezels here are actually at a 45-degree. And on the 45-degree, you can see stereo speakers on the top and the bottom. So the stereo speakers here are on the bottom, and here they are on the top, the exact same position on a 45-degree angle, which means that you have stereo front-facing speakers, which I'm actually fairly excited for, especially for consuming videos and TV shows. All right, so let's turn the tablet on and see what we got. All right, so I've turned this tablet on, and to be honest, I find things that are both promising and not promising at the same time. So first, the stuff that's promising is that this tablet feels very fast, very snappy, most likely due to that Snapdragon 625 inside with 4 gigabytes of RAM. The not promising part, the bezels on the tablet are pretty big. Just look at the top and the bottom bezels. They're fairly decent in terms of size, and the side bezels are not small either. And yes, you do need bezels to hold on to in a tablet, but to be honest, the Mi Pad 3 here actually has pretty small bezels, especially for such a big screen as well, so I really don't see the need for such massive bezels around the entire screen. So here we take a quick look at the bezels on both these tablets, and to be honest, I think I was a little bit harsh before when I was talking about the bezels on both the tablets. The bezels on the Lenovo Tab4 8 Plus are not actually that big. The side bezels are actually pretty similar in terms of size between both these tablets, and the top and the bottom bezels for the Lenovo Tab4 actually look a tiny bit smaller than on the Xiaomi Mi Pad 3. It just looks bigger on the Lenovo Tab4 because you have a virtual key set over here, which I kind of hope they had capacitive buttons on the hardware part, but I guess not, so we'll just have to make do with virtual buttons over here. So a quick comparison in terms of the display, and I've tried to equalize the brightness on both these screens, and right now, in terms of color, I think the Lenovo Tab4 8 Plus looks a little bit more vibrant than the Mi Pad 3, and if we turn the brightness on both of these all the way up, you can see that the Lenovo Tab4 8 Plus goes a lot brighter than the Mi Pad 3. Look, it's almost blinding on the screen for the Lenovo Tab 4 8 Plus, where the Mi Pad 3 is still bright, but it's not as bright as the Lenovo Tab 4 8 Plus. So I'm playing a 4K clip here. It doesn't obviously play 4K, it plays at 1080p, but as you can see, the screen here looks very, very good. The colors on these flamingos are absolutely very saturated and look very nice. And to be honest, this is definitely one of the better tablet screens I've come across, and I'm very impressed with the screen here. And here you can see these purple flowers. They also look very crisp and clear. Look at the leaves, the definition around the edges of the leaves and the bokeh. And the colors of the green compared to the purple actually look very nice as well. Very nice and saturated. To be honest, in my opinion, it looks better in person than it does on the screen. So what you see here is a little bit blown out in terms of contrast, but to be honest, when you're looking at it in real life, it looks a lot better than what you see. All right, now it's time to test out the stereo speakers on the Lenovo Tab 4 8 Plus. Very excited. Let's hear what it sounds like with Black Hawk Down.
C2, Chagard and Gordon are on the deck. Over. Roger.
So thanks for checking out my quick unboxing of the Lenovo Tab 4 8 Plus. I'm going to put this through its paces and see if it can replace the Xiaomi Mi Pad 3 for me. And I'm going to see if this is a good tablet. You can find it in the link below, but I really recommend you do not buy it yet because firstly, it's very expensive, and secondly, I haven't tested it yet. So you don't really have a good sense of whether or not the Lenovo Tab 4 8 Plus is worth your money. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.